saluto a tutti.
What's up, Juventini? We are here, second preseason match of the season for Juventus, all right? And we've got Brest up on deck. We've got the starting lineups. We're going to take a look at it. A lot made of today. We had the live show earlier talking about the latest with Federico Chiesa kept out of the squad list, all right? And Giuntoli still working on Cope Minor, still working on Toribo. But it's time to see who's up to it, all right? Who's doing a little bit better in the second matchup, all right? And what Malta is working on, what is cooking, all right? We are going to say what's up to everybody as you join in here. What is going on? Adam, ciao, ciao. Christy, Forza Juve. Ciao, Berto. Ciao, Lucas. Ciao, Swarit. Yes, I know, Swarit, it's not the best for the Juve fans, the Chiesa fans, all right? It's tough times, but the story may be coming to an end. We see. For now, it's the game that's at hand that we're going to focus on, all right? Now, Christy saying, why doesn't Juve stream the games in YouTube just like Bayern and Tottenham? I'm not sure. They're doing it off their site, and right now, I'm going to be quite honest, I'm still waiting to see it pop up on their actual official website. It is still not pulling up the feed at this time. For everybody wondering where you can watch the game, this is essentially where you can go to Juve's official website, and that is where they are airing it. However, there is a list of countries that are excluded. If you are in one of those excluded countries, it actually tells you where to see the feed, okay, and where to catch it. And like I said, I myself am still working on trying to get it to pop up here on their official website. So I tell you what, if it doesn't pop up pretty soon, what do we got? Well, we still have a good amount of minutes. There's just under 20 minutes remaining until kickoff here, and I'm sure it'll pop up as we get closer, all right? But yeah, interesting. We'll talk about the lineup, okay? Talk about the lineup and who we're going to see for Juve. We're going to see, of course, Di Gregorio in goal. The back, exactly as expected. Savona, Gatti, Cabal, and Cambiaso. Locatelli and Thuram make up your two pivots with Fagioli just ahead of it. I like that trio. Looking forward to seeing what they can cook up, all right? And then you've got Weah as your right wing. Mbangula as your left winger, okay? After a good showing in the first preseason for him. And then, of course, Vlahovic on top. So much more as far as the regulars that are in there. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully we see a vast improvement now that we got more regulars in the fold and an extra week on training. Now, what should be noted is before the last preseason game, Juve actually trained before that match. No idea why they would go that route, all right? But they did. I don't believe they're training before this one. But of course, who knows? We'll see what happens. Is Sweden one of the countries excluded? I don't believe so, but you know what? I'm in here now. I may as well tell you all, okay? So I'm looking at it now, and it says, these are the countries excluded for coverage. Belarus, you can see it on AV Media. Bosnia-Herzegovina, United Media. South Korea on SUP. Croatia on United Media. Kosovo, United Media. Hong Kong, you can watch it on Jockey Club. What a name for a channel. Indonesia, MTech. Macedonia, United Media. Montenegro, United Media. In Portugal, you can watch it on Sport TV. In Russia, on AV Media. In Serbia, United Media. Slovenia, United Media. And then USA, you can watch it on CBS, all right? So those are the countries excluded. Everyone else, you should be good on Juve's official website to watch it and follow along here. But like I said, I'm still waiting myself to get in here, okay? So let's see what happens. Still not up, but again, we'll talk about it. The lineup, like I said, who are the guys we're going to be keeping tabs on? It was originally listed that instead of Mbangula on the left wing, it was going to be Adzic, and I was really looking forward to seeing him play off that left wing and see what he could do playing as a winger. All right, but Mbangula, let's see if he can continue on. I'm definitely looking at the midfield three. Locatelli, Thuram, Fagioli, see if we can get something brewing there with Fagioli at the top instead of Miretti. I'm definitely going to have eyes on Cabal. I'm going to have eyes on Savona, see how he's doing. Weah as a winger, again, I'm going to have eyes locked in on him to see if he can see what all this hype is about, because apparently Mota is really taking a like into Weah. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, let's see what we've got in here. Who are you guys going to be focusing on in this game as far as the individual performances go? Hit it in the chat. And also, toss out your predictions. Let's go. We were all way off, but hey, there's nowhere to go but up after that first one, right? So drop your predictions in the comments right now, everybody, as we start to get ready. And ciao, Alex, dropping in here, was also with us on the live show this morning. If you have not checked it out, go check it out. It was a good one. A ton to discuss. A lot of fans getting a little bit antsy here with how things are taking a little bit longer than anticipated with Giuntoli. Giuntoli is under a microscope, and he will be. And that's really standard. It has nothing to do with Giuntoli, but it's more so just being at Juventus. We know patience is at a minimum, all right? You're always under scrutiny, but we'll see what happens, all right? Swarit probably won't be able to watch, but follow with the live commentary. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. And yes, this particular one is the fan version. So not the authentic player version, okay? But the authentics are en route without sponsor. Do your best to get your hands on these things before a sponsor gets slapped on there, all right? But this particular one is fan version, all right? Not authentic player version. But man, these kits are sick. This is easily my favorite out of the bunch. Easily my favorite out of the bunch. Looking clean, looking clean. Oh, yeah. Fresh cut. Fresh cut, man. Nice kit. Fresh cut, fresh kit. Let's go. Let's go. Let me refresh this Juve app, because it did the same thing to me last week and was giving me a hard time trying to find the feed for this preseason game. Drives me nuts, everybody. It's still not up for me. If anybody's in the chat that's on the site, are you seeing it up for you right now? Let me know if you're actually seeing it pop up. I might even take a look at Brest YouTube, because last time Nuremberg actually played it on their YouTube channel and it was much, much easier. So, okay, thank you for everybody posting. Nothing yet. Okay, that's good. I won't panic right now that we're on a live and I may not have the feed then. So we should be good. But guys, predictions, let's go. What are we expecting? You see the lineup, much more regulars, and I agree with Lucas in terms of talking about Fagioli in the 10. We're definitely going to have eyes on Fagioli in that 10 role, all right? And honestly, everything we've seen from this guy in training, whenever they pull up the training highlights and Fagioli's at the heart of it, he's literally in and around the top of the area and scoring like absolute bangers. So let's get him going in there. Let's get him cooking. He should be able to thrive in multi-system. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, Fagioli in the 10 role will definitely have eyes on. Thuram, I want to see him more on the ball than we did against Nuremberg. He can definitely drive the ball out of the midfield. Strong player there when he gets going. Let's see what he can bring. As far as predictions, we've got 2-2. There you go. So we got a draw early on here. On USA, it is on CBS. CBS for the US. And that's listed right off Juve's official website. Paramount Plus is in the CBS umbrella, is it not? Are they not Paramount Plus? Or like, I don't really know how it works in the States. But check Paramount Plus. It says CBS on their listing on the actual Juve website. So, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Adam's going 3-1. Christie's going 4-2. Hey, I hope that comes to fruition. Let's see some goals. We haven't seen any yet. 4-4. All hell breaks loose. There you go. Hey, it's preseason. These score lines, oh yeah, anything can happen, whatnot. I definitely, I don't know about, I still expect a lot of turnover. I think we're going to be conceding, but I think we're going to see a few goals this time out, all right? So I'm going to go with 3-1, maybe a 3-2 for Juve, okay? But I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1 with Juve coming out on top in this one. We got Renato coming in here with the 3-2. All right, all right. And I'm going to keep refreshing this thing. We're 10 minutes away from kickoff. I still don't see anything. Come on. Let's go, Juve. Let's go. People are waiting. The people are waiting. Now, we do have some news has popped up, and it's Nico Skira coming in for Toribo, everybody. Okay, so we do have a Nico Skira update to discuss. Juve are confident of finalizing the Jean-Claire Toribo deal. The Bianconeri are in advanced talks with Nice for a loan, with the option to purchase, which will become an obligation upon reaching certain conditions for a total package around 33 to 35 million euros. Beautiful. All right. So the number lower than what we were hearing, which was around 38. Okay. And we're going to end up around 33, 35. Again, loan with option will become obligation upon reaching certain criteria. Who knows what that criteria will be, but it looks like we are all set to go for Toribo, all right? Love that. Love that. Cope Miners, though. Bring me Cope Miners, okay? Let's get that one going. So far, there has been nothing outside of guys I don't even consider sources. One is an actor on Instagram spending most of his time, all right? These are the only two guys yesterday that said Cope Miners was done at 51 plus 4 million euros in bonus. Plus, they wanted to keep him. Atalanta wanted to keep him until after that Euro Super Cup. No, thank you, okay? He can come over immediately once the deal's done. If you want to keep him until after that game, drop another 7 mil. I think that one game will be worth 7 mil, okay? Bring it down to 48 mil where we wanted to be. Otherwise, you know the drill. There. But, let's see. So, Toribo should be getting wrapped up very, very soon. The list of players out of Juve's project has been posted by Nico Skira as well. Szczesny, Barbieri, Rugani, Giallo, De Sciglio, McKennie, Artur, Nicolosi Caviglia, Chiesa, Milik, Kostic, Gori, Riccio, Frabotta, Facundo, Hassa, Nonge, Ake, Sekulov, and Oliveri. That is a long list, all right? But again, we talked about it on the live show today. What's going to happen with all these guys? Look, we're not going to move every single one of these guys. Not final anyways. And some I still think are going to potentially be used this season, all right? Like if Milik doesn't find a deal, I can't see us just simply not using him, okay? And Juve is not going to freeze out every single guy that's in here. But a lot of these guys are younger names anyways, which would be loans or maybe a purchase, all right? So it's not really that crazy of a list. You know, the big ones, obviously, Szczesny, which we know we were saying goodbye, makes complete sense. He right now is the second highest earner on the team. After all the adjustments, even our new pickups, the highest paid is Vlahovic, about to make 22 million gross, which will actually end up around 12 to 13 million net. Then you have Szczesny second up, and then Chiesa third up. Everybody else is below those guys and around close to the same for your bigger names outside of that. So a lot of good work in salaries, still a little bit to be done, all right? But hey, let's see what happens. A long list there of guys that are looking to move. I just can't see us moving everybody and still being able to fill in with everybody. So I just can't see it. The live friendly feed for Juventus Brest is officially up. And now it's asking me for my login. My God, I don't even know if I have it. I don't even know if I have it anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Think we're safe. I think we're safe. I thought we were safe. Come on, get me in there. There we go. What's hilarious is they tell you that the feed is going to be in English for everyone outside of Italy on their website, and then you get into it and it's just full Italian, which I'm fine with. Doesn't bother me none. I don't know why it's still not pulling up for me. Is anybody else in there yet? Anybody in there yet? I can watch on my phone, but my laptop can't get it for some reason. Okay. Yeah, it did weird things for me last week too. It's an absolute pain. They need to sort that out. It's still just showing yeah, it's not actually showing it for me. It's just showing like articles. It's not actually the post here. What's Juve doing here? Why is this so complicated? Well, that's weird. Is anybody in there? Okay, so Christie's in. Milan Goal is in. I'm still not in. What is your what is it showing you for the thumbnail? Oh, now I'm back to the women. What is going on with this site? You guys. This is brutal from these guys. Brutal from these guys. I'll tell you right now, not happy with it. Not happy about it. I just see the women's feed popping up. What's everybody watching on? You're all in there? No, I just see the women. Nothing up yet for me. That is very strange. Yeah. But it is like totally lagging a bit on their site, trying to log in even, like just trying to... I could see it thinking and just working its ass off. So I don't know what the hell they're doing here. But we're like 2 minutes from this thing starting. And I've got nothing still. Yeah, see? Christy said refreshed and now showing the women's game. Okay, let's try something else here. Let's try something. Oh, what the... Okay, let's try something else. Let's try something else. Do. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see if they'll pop it on their actual site here. Yeah, so even the Stade Brest or whatever is not playing it off their YouTube. Last week, Nuremberg was. These guys, not so lucky. I don't know why Juve just wouldn't do it off their YouTube. Just make life so much easier. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm not seeing it. These are just articles on the actual game and everything. But there's nothing I actually see. No live links to the game. That is bizarre. Anybody in there yet? Stream works? Why is it not working for me? Why is it not working for Alberto? What am I missing? This game's going to start. It's supposed to start. It's probably a minute in. This site blows, you guys. So you're all in. So a bunch of you aren't in. All right. I'm in. Tony Roast Beef says no. So if I click on this link there, it's literally just like articles about it and taking it to all their socials. That's really, really strange. I'll try off my cell to see if I can get in there through that, but there's nothing on this right now. That's the case, somebody's going to have to hook Alberto up and jump on this thing and probably commentate on it. I'll try to get on there on my phone here. That's just weird. Their site's just not doing anything for me. That's actually brutal, everybody. Brutal. Brutal from these guys. Let me see here. Can't. Yeah, women's up still. Brutal. See what happens on my phone. Can't believe these clowns. Run it off your YouTube. What are you doing? Like, why on earth would you run this off your site? Why on earth would you run this off your site? It's the same on my phone too. Like, it literally is not pulling it up. Man, what on earth? Amateur hour. Amateur hour with these guys. Yeah, I had Italian commentary on the last one too. I see that comment in there. I'm fine with it, but link's not working. Adam, are you sending me a link on WhatsApp? See nothing there. Man, and my feed, like my messages are all blowing up with people just not watching it. Like just, it's not working. Epic fail, Juve. Epic fail. Did you get scared from everybody after what happened in the first match? Now I'm scanning to try and find this thing. It's 4 minutes in. There's been a shot from Juve, and that's about it. Man, I don't understand. I don't understand why this is not popping up. Great site, Juve. Bravo. Nowhere on Paramount. I don't have Paramount Plus because it's in the States. I'll drop this in here for anybody that wants to assist. This is me on WhatsApp. You got a link? Fire it away. All right, that's me on WhatsApp. I'd be happy to try it out. Still scanning. I wonder if... No, they don't do that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm in. Adam coming in clutch here. 5 minutes on the ticker, so we're going to be 5 minutes off here. Adam Hero. Legend. Legend. Everybody else sending me links too. Love it, you guys. Love it. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Now we're cooking. Juve, thanks for nothing. Adam, thanks for everything. Everybody else, thank you. Let's go. We're rocking now. So we are literally 5.5 minutes out on the ticker, but we're going to let it run anyways. Jesus, watching this thing on my phone because of Juve. Let's get this thing set up here. Long ball in. Gatti cleans it up. Plays it to the back for Di Gregorio. Look at everybody sending the message. I appreciate it, everybody. I'm in. I'm in. We're good. We're good. Thank you. So Brest with the ball here. Knocking it towards the back. Vlahovic, a little bit of pressure on the keeper here. Long ball. Sent to the halfway line there. Savona doing battle there. Trying to come out with it. Brest trying to run it right back at us, but we win the ball back. Easily played back to Di Gregorio. Cabal coming back to collect, but Di Gregorio chooses Cambiaso. Cambiaso making his move up the left flank. Scans inside to the middle here. You've got Fagioli. Goes back for Cabal over to Gatti. Now played out to the right side for Weah. Weah's getting great reviews. It's saying that Malta really appreciates the player. We had a hot take today from Tuna on the live saying that Tuna Steaks was saying that Weah's going to have just as many contributions this season as Fede Chiesa did last. As many goals. Hey, let's see. Oh, Brest coming back at Juve, and the shots well wide. Well wide. And yeah, just a brutal giveaway there. And it was a quick pass inside there that got chewed up. That was Fagioli. Tried to go one-touch pass to Thuram there, but Brest was all over us. So sloppy, still preseason, rust and everything, and timing and chemistry all has to be worked on. And it really was that in the first preseason. It was mistakes. Like, the mistakes just got picked apart. But we got to be serious here today. We got to pick things up. Like, it's Brest. Like, I need to see something much better. And we do have way more regulars in the lineup here to start. So let's get cooking. 9 minutes, 7 seconds in. Brest with possession. Playing it back to their keeper. Knocking it about here. Bremer is not playing, Sweaty. No. Your back line is Savona, Gatti, Cabal, and Cambiaso. That's the back line right now. Savona back to Di Gregorio. Di Gregorio taking his time and then launching it out here. Chested down. Heavy foul on the back there. 19's a big dude for Brest there. Right through. That was actually Gatti. Gatti who stepped forward. And that we see a lot. We've seen a lot of that in the first game too. These CBs stepping up into the midfield. Be an extra option in there. Adam's just the hookup right now, hooking everybody up. I love it. I love it. Hey, that's what the AJC Army's all about, helping each other out, all right? Absolutely loving it. Georg, loving the third kit? Yes, it's easily my favorite, my friend. Easily my favorite. And no picture, this video doesn't do it justice. It is simply incredible. 10 minutes, 43 seconds in. Free kick for the foul on Gatti. Now plays it over to Juan Cabal. Cabal's allowed space to carry close to the halfway line. Switching field looking for Weah. Weah heads it centrally. Too far for his target, which was Manuel Locatelli, who was getting well up in the play. Now the press on from Juve, trying to win it back. Another symbol of things to see from Motta's teams when they lose possession, especially in the final third. It is all about winning it back and quickly in the final third. Foul there on Savona. Not much there. That's funny, but that's okay. That's okay. Brest now on the right flank with the ball, trying to work its way up there. Being pressed by Kefren Thuram, forcing them to switch field all the way over to the left side. Nothing crazy in this one right as of yet. Duran doing battle there on the outside. Juve holding their own, that right flank with Savona and Timothy Weah. Trying to play their way out here. A lot of quick passing from Juve. Now trying to find Vlahovic. He does take a foul. Earns the foul there from a knock in behind. That was Chardonnay there. So Juve with these kits, man, all yellow too. What I found bizarre is that they didn't go with the name sets and numbers in like they didn't go with the blue. The matches the blue highlights. They went with black for the name sets and numbers. But all yellow, socks and shorts too. It's like, holy smokes. Mix it up a little bit. I will say this though, those kits, they're not as bad. They're not as bad when you get them in front of you and look at them, but they're not the greatest. But this all yellow, it's a bit much. Weah takes a little shot to the chest as he's chasing down a long ball there. Looked like it was Amavi there for Brest. I believe. Because I'm not going to lie to you and say that I have any idea who any of these Brest players are, but I believe that's it looking at the lineup sheets in front of me. All right. Throw it for Brest. They get it over to the right side. Keeper, Kuder, moving it over. Chardonnay moving up. And now back to the CB. And Dia moving it up. Oh, that is a lot of passes. 3 or 4 quick passes from Brest there. But ultimately having to move back to find space. Long ball over to the right flank as they try to switch field, but it's too far. Well ahead of Lala there. 15 minutes, 33 seconds is where we're actually at. So obviously, yes, 6 minutes for the nonsense. It's Juve's sight. Amateur hour. And Adam, the absolute man today. Coming in clutch. Brest knocking it about. Very, very little pressure from Juve right now. Just shelling up in their half. Long ball played forward, given chase. Savona doesn't lose foot races. He has got some good wheels. Kefren Turam now plays it over to Cabal. Who's got a little bit of space to carry forward from the back. Cabal scanning. Moving it over for Cambiaso. Back to Cabal. Slots it over for Gatti. Gatti now bypasses everybody into Vlahovic. Locatelli gets the touch from Vlahovic, but just couldn't find the mark with his pass afterwards. Cambiaso has space now on the left side, moving it forward. Back for Fagioli. Over to Thuram. Ooh, bad decision from Kefren Turam there. Moved it forward, played it into nobody. Space that wasn't occupied. And Brest running back at us. And Gatti chews that one up quickly. So it's really sloppy in the attack and the build-up. Like, it's nowhere near any type of cohesion still. So defenders have tried to link up with Vlahovic a couple times. He's looking at the midfielders that are stepping up while the defenders have the ball at their feet, so that Vlahovic has support, so that he can play it to somebody. And speak of the devil, he takes a foul there. Brest trying to get the ball going quickly here, but the official's going to make them come back. Man. Adam just earning earning that AJC membership right now. I didn't even see you put the link up, but yeah, I'll try and find it here and then pin it. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Okay, put it up, Adam, again one more time, and then I'll pin it. I can't find it or where you've put it. Yeah, the Juve site just really, really shit the bed today. Epic fail for them. Not much in this. Very, very slow pace. Preseason. It's preseason. Indaya over to Amavi. Trying to play it forward. Savona does very well there. And then tried to play the ball forward. I'm watching it off a link. I'm watching it off a link that Adam in our chat has sent out, and it is in the chat. Like, that's literally what the Juve site wasn't showing it, so I had nothing. So Adam saved me. And I don't know why, but Adam, like, if you've dropped the link in here, it's not showing up on my chat. Like, where you've actually popped the link. It's weird. Yeah, I know you're saying you did, but I don't see it. Won't show links, maybe. Yeah. So I can't help there. 21 minutes, man. Brest with it at the keeper. Working it out to the outside. Now a press coming from Juve, and we win it back. Kefren Turam with a very bad touch there. Oh. It is sloppy, you guys. So we're looking at Bremer, Douglas Luiz, Danilo. The Brazilians hanging out on the bench there. Man, Juve's website, like, trying to run it off there was a brutal idea. I don't know why they wouldn't just utilize their YouTube. Cabal. Stepping forward here. And now he switches field, launches this one for Weah. Weah's got his 1v1 worked out. Inside. Vlahovic, oh, tried like a low, hard pass, back post. But nowhere near trying to link up there with Mbangula. Locatelli. Oh, Weah with a nice hit. Forces a stop there. Man, we were talking about him today. The guy's got a shot on him. So here's a little bit of pressure. One back, Fagioli, quick touch to Locatelli, quickly over to Weah, and he tees one up from like 30 yards out. Yeah, he hit that one good. It was snaking a bit, and the keeper had to get fingertips to that one. Nice shot. All right, Cambiaso set to take this corner. Cross coming in. And it, oh my God, right across goal. The opposite direction and missed. Oh my goodness. Vlahovic right across goal. That's got to go in the net, you guys. Whew. Let's go, Duchat. Inside the 6 with a header. Open header. Put that in the net. So right now, everybody, you got 3 shots for Juve, 1 on target, 2 shots for Brest. Possession is 52% in favor of Juventus. 128 passes for Juve, 121 for Brest. There's really not a whole lot in this one so far. Brest again in possession. Oh, there we go. Can't hang on to it. Here's Weah. Cuts this inside for Locatelli. Played back for Thuram. Over to Cabal. Scanning. Oh, my God. Tried to play it on the carpet to Mbangula. Was way, way forward. And didn't put any heat on it. Man, the reads are sloppy. The decisions are just not quick enough and not the right ones. Very, very sloppy. Chardonnay on it at the back. Now they swing it out up the right side. And there's a foul on the back. Cabal. Cabal looks good. Constantly on the ball for us too. And I don't know about how much we get our defenders to pull the strings. It was an issue with me last season. And it looks like, yeah, we're going to be doing it a lot now too. But I don't know, like just find your midfielders way more. Cambiasso slips it through Locatelli, who's moved forward. Now he plays it over to Mbangula. Mbangula cutting up the left side. Stops, pulls up. Pass back for Locatelli. Back to Mbangula. Over to Kefren Thuram. Passed inside. Vlahovic shot, and it's just deflected into the keeper's hands. A big chunk of it gets blocked by the defender in front of him, but that's better from Juve. Much, much better build up and a little bit quicker. It's like they pick their moments when they're going to pick up the tempo. Here's another giveaway from Brest. Picked up by Juve. Played to the back. Thuram. Oh. It's a nice corner ball. Too far for Weah. Looked like he gave up on it a little bit too soon. May have enough to get there, but it's also preseason. So he might not have. Yeah, it's oh, Vlahovic almost picks that one off there. Yeah, we have our defenders on the ball so much. It's kind of crazy. And that is a part of Mota's game too. I just don't know about the guys that we have pulling the strings with our midfield. And if our midfield is supposed to, in fact, be so much stronger this season, of course, looks that way on paper, but it's got to play out that way. They got to get her going. Thuram plays it back for Di Gregorio. And he puts it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Brest in our final third. Brest with a couple 1-2s on the side there. Fagioli doing battle, trying to win the ball back. Mbangula also there. Cambiasso there. Kefren Thuram in there. Forming a block at the back there. Forces Brest to slide it out to the left side. But now Chardonnay. Played forward. Little touch. Trying to get around Cambiasso. Nothing doing. Bangula can't win that ball there. And Brest allowed to maintain possession, but there you go. They've won it. Oh, Kefren Turam almost did something super cheeky there to slip that ball through. Bangula would have been gone. Closing in on the 30-minute mark, everybody. Again, I'm about 5 to 6 minutes behind on the ticker. Let's see. Brest with the ball at the back. A little bit of pressure applied here. Trying to win this thing back. There you go. Forces the keeper just to launch this one. Route 1. Headed down. Oh, misses the target. Was Locatelli, who's really advancing this game. Locatelli's been moving far forward. So I don't know if it's just a natural rotation amidst the midfielders or if Fagioli decided to be the one that pivots up with Thuram. Ball played forward here. And that's cleaned up there. But then lost. But Cambiaso did earn the foul there. Almost in a situation where it would have been a little bit too much. But he's okay. He's safe for now. Ami V, back to Lala, back to Chardonnay. Ndie. Played back all the way to their keeper. Couder. Brest just knocking the ball around. Now up the right flank. Trying to go long here. Looks like the player was offside. Flag didn't come up. Juve trying to work its way out the back there. Man, it's just like passes to guys marked, little one touches just to try and get the ball out into space for somebody, but it's not really like anywhere near the cohesion we need. Slide challenge in there. And that was Gatti, but ref doesn't do anything on that one, and that was Duran for Brest. There's a foul. Locatelli fouling Camara, and this is going to be a free kick for Brest. 32-minute mark. Di Gregorio eyeing this one up. Setting up the wall. Dude, that is the worst. When they put up the games and they're literally playing PES or EAFC, it's like, get out of here with that nonsense. Those are the ones that deserve Nushkafu. Wing of Winter, great to see you in here, my friend. Been missing you on the daily updates in the comments. It's good seeing you. Good seeing you in here. 33 minutes. Oh, I know. It's terrible. It's more than half, I'd say, is those freaking gamers playing the games out. Trying to switch this one all the way over there for Weah. It's cut out by the defender. Aerial battle. Weah doing battle. Fagioli trying to get in there to win it, but he can't. And Brest now pulling away. And then they slow it down, settle it down, keep the ball, knock it around the back now, centrally, swing it out to Chardonnay. He's going to move up the right side. Just crosses over Juve's territory now. Now ball back at the halfway line with Chardonnay, slipping it over. They feint over to the left side, come back, and now they move it to the left side. Ndea. Brest just knocking the ball about. Some more around the halfway line. Left side to right side. Now on the right side. Cut out by Cabal on a long pass. And that falls in the hands of Di Gregorio. He rolls it out for Gatti. Yeah, we got to listen to Trem here, everybody. Let's get those likes up. Winter, I understand. Believe me, I understand with the busy life, but I do appreciate you still checking out all the content. Helping the algorithm out at least, hey? Appreciate it. Bino, very flat and sloppy it is. It is very, very flat and sloppy. It's very slow. Here's another switch field looking to the left side. That's cut out and headed back to Kuder. Going to roll this out to Chardonnay. I tell you what, if this game is going to continue to be this slow, I might need some Chardonnay, some wine, some vino. Long ball. This is cut out. And we go all the way back to Di Gregorio as Thuram plays it back to him. Cambiaso to Thuram. Played back for Gatti. Cabal has been the one to step forward into the midfield right now. Cambiaso is slotted back. Locatelli out on the left byline right now. Cambiaso cutting in over to Gatti. Stepping forward. Back for Savona. Now over to Cambiaso. Locatelli. Up ahead for Cabal. Quick touch in for Mbangula. Back to Locatelli. Inside for Cambiaso. Back to Thuram. Locatelli on the left side. Up ahead for Cabal. Quick one touch in from Bangula. Or Weah, actually, who moved over. Excuse me. Weah's now moved over to the left side. Well, let's see him cut in and have some rips with his right foot. Locatelli up ahead. Cabal. Man, played up for Vlahovic, and he sends it waist high to Locatelli back at our half line, but we maintain possession. Here's Thuram. He's at the back now. Collecting the ball. Back for Thuram again. Scanning over to Cabal. Back to Thuram. It's very, very slow. Very, very slow. Very passive. Not... I'm not really sure. I can't even really say that they're working up to something because even the movement is a little bit... questionable. Here's a long ball trying to find them forward there. Cut out by Juve. Quick to win possession. Here's Weah taking on 3 defenders. Cuts inside. Has a hit and it's blocked. Nice play from Weah though. Played over. Man, slow passes. Put some friggin' mustard on it. Get it to these guys. Like, let's go. Let's pick it up now. Here's Cambiaso sliding it out to the opposite side now where Mbangula occupies. Right-footed cross, and that's headed out. All right, now we're picking up the pace a bit. Here's Thuram with another cross. Just misses Vlahovic, and then Weah can't pick it up on the backside. Brest clears. Now trying to move forward with it. Trying to buy a little time. Played into space centrally. The ref actually sets a pick there. And Juve gets back possession. Thank you, official. We'll take it. Thuram. Back to Gatti. Cabal to his left. Savona to his right. Over to Cabal. Oh, brutal giveaway there. Brutal giveaway there. We got to figure out what's going on in the middle. It's almost like we're too crowded. You know, like I understand how Mota likes to play his game. He likes to get numbers into the middle of the area and whatnot, but at times it looks a little too crowded. We're at 39 minutes, 24 seconds here. It's been very, very sloppy. Working up to a nap here. Adam smelling a goal. Hey, hopefully it's us. It's tough to gauge because we have not seen like any real urgency from Juve. Like we maybe saw a bit at the start of the second half there in the first preseason game, but this game has had zero urgency in its entirety so far. Very impressed with Cabal. Cabal looks good. He looked good in the first match. He looks good. So we pressure Brest into playing a long ball. We win it back. It's played back by Savona to Di Gregorio. He now finds Cabal. Stepping up into the middle, plays it. Vlahovic beats his man. Oh, just couldn't get away from him. Weah was all set to just burst there. But they were aware of Weah. I know at least the defender on his side was stepping up to try and trap him. 5 shots for Juve, 2 on target, 2 shots for Brest, none on target. 51% possession in favor of Juventus. That's literally it for stats. Nothing else to look at. Thuram sliding it outside. And Cambiaso plays it off the man in front of him. It's going to be a throw-in for Juve. So now the press is on. And Cambiaso nicely finds Thuram. And here we go. We're off. Fagioli. To Weah. Oh, tried to get a turn in there. I think he's actually fortunate to win the throw-in because I do believe it went off Weah last. But yeah, Fagioli trying to take off, lead that rush there, and his pass to Weah was really, really soft, really weak. Just couldn't spring it. Here we go. Gatti. Savona back to Di Gregorio. 43 minutes, everybody. Cabal now carrying it forward. Nice pass up ahead for Cambiaso. Into the middle. Oh, tried a one-touch pass to try and spring Weah. There's a nice step at the back there, winning the ball. Now Mbangula over on the right side. Feints across. Now beats his man. Nice cross in. And that's defended by Brest. Foul, though, on Locatelli there. We got a minute until halftime, everybody, and it's been a sleeper of a first half. It really, really has. Like I said, the preseason, whatnot, they had a training session before the first preseason game. I would have been shocked if they did the same thing before this one, having played more regulars to start this game, but it's just really, really slow pace. Really, really slow pace. And you could tell these guys still don't quite fully grasp everything or share that cohesion as a unit. Still very broken. Brest works its way up. There's a one-time attempt from the top of the area, just a floater sailing well over the goal. And this thing, I doubt there's even going to be any stoppage in preseason. Not much in this. Ref's already looking at his watch. It's 44 minutes, 56 seconds. Probably going to shut it down immediately. There you go. Before it even hits 45, he's shut it down, all right? So we're going to let the ticker catch up here, but oh my God. It's very, very slow. Very, very slow tempo from Juve. The buildup is still very sporadic. Not a lot of understanding here. But yeah, did we score on any of the Pez videos? Yeah, we might have to end up watching some of those, Dan, just to see some freaking goals. But you guys, toss your thoughts in the first half. Like I said, it's preseason. There's going to be rust. There's going to be some sloppiness. There's going to be some fitness issues. It's more about ideas and everything like that. But I will say this. I do still need a little bit more in terms of the urgency. The pace just isn't there. I need to see them start to connect and start to really have some type of understanding what they are going to do. There is still a lot of movement. Locatelli's getting forward. Fagioli's taking his turns getting forward. Thuram has been mostly a stabilizer. But yeah, Savona looks fine on the outside. Cabal looks good. Weah is interesting. Weah's showing chops. Weah's going at his man. He was taking on 3 at that time. He is so fast. He had a really good shot from 30 yards out there. Was snaking, just couldn't keep it at a decent height to really create issues for the keeper, but he did force a stop there. Weah's looked good. In the midfield, it's still... I think it's more of a cohesion problem than it is the guys and their execution, whatnot. I need to see a little bit more of them working together. And we still, for my liking, just me personally, we still have the ball with the defenders a little bit too much. That's it. But other than that, I think, you know, all the ideas are coming through. I like the concept. I like the philosophy. I just need to see the urgency pick up and the cohesion, the understanding, and the chemistry. I need to see a little bit more of that building. But I do like what we're trying to do. But, man, snail's pace right now. Snail's pace. So, we'll see what you guys think. Drop all your thoughts here in the chat. Let's go through it all right? Need to start putting more pressure on Brest. Yeah, it's been a little bit too easy. A little bit too light. And like I said, you know, fitness, the pressure, the urgency, all that's been pretty light in both games. Very, very light in both games. Weah is Malta's new Ndoye. Could be. Could be, Dan. It's going to take at least 6 months for Malta to build the chemistry. Yeah, well, it's going to take time. It's going to take reps. These guys need to play with one another and figure that out and get that understanding. Kefren Thuram, I think he's made some very questionable decisions on the ball that first half, as did Cambiasso, to be honest. And I do have some decent expectations for Kefren Thuram, as well as Cambiasso. But I don't think it was that good a half for either one of those guys, being honest. But Vlahovic, my God, inside the 6-yard box with that header. Yeah, he missed target. Trying to go across goal there. Missed target. You got to at least hit targets inside the 6 with a header. What are we talking about here? It's wild. Literally right back across goal. And outside of that, like, yeah, it's almost like they're indecisive of who they want to go through in that buildup. Like, you're looking for Vlahovic at times. We are switching the field at times. So I actually like it because there's variation. It's not just the same thing, steady. They are mixing it up. But, again, between all of it, need a little bit more. Need a little bit more. Weah was promising. Yep. Look good. Cabal's passing is incredible. Cabal had a good half. Good showing from him. Very, very calm. He seems very, very calm. Looked good. Wing of Winter, from parking the bus to move around, modern tactic, it needs time. Oh, for sure it will. For sure it will. It's a drastic difference to what we're doing. The pace is unfortunately at the J Hotel right now. Oh, pace in terms of the ball movement from everybody. Weah, I actually think Weah's faster than your boy Fede Desev. I actually think Weah's faster. If we're talking about pound for pound pace. But I'm talking about pace with the ball. I'm talking about sense of urgency. Still too much defenders taking the ball. Yeah, they're on it quite a bit. I need to see the midfield take over and be the ones on that ball. I love the effort. It will get better over time. Love the positivity. Love it. Love it. Hey, this is what these preseasons are all about. Figure it out. Work the rust off. Get fit, but start to figure out what you guys want to do, how you want to move the ball around, how you want to build up on teams. Figure it out. Adam saying a goal is coming next half. Trust. What minute frame? What minute frame are we calling a goal? Okay? Oh my God. I forgot about the ticker, guys. So 40 seconds, I'll have to wait to the second half. What time frame in the second half are we going to see a goal, everybody? Christie going with 69. Naughty. 75th minute from Adam, keeping it clean. 57th from Eric Sergio Gibbs. 56. 60th minute. 81st. All right. Does anybody change their mind on their predictions? We had some 4-4, some 4-2, some 3-1s. I myself went 3-1. I don't think there's going to be 4 goals in the second half of this one. So I might go down to like a 1-1 or maybe a 2-1. Maybe a 2-1. 1-1 is a good play right now. 2-0 is a good play. Christie's going from 4-2 to 1-0. Adam's saying 6-0. Okay, he's feeling goals. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to take a drastic difference from the guys that are going to be coming into this game. Let's see. But yeah, the urgency in this one is, that's tough. That is really, really slow. Really, really slow football. And I can't imagine that Malta is like Is he still just looking for answers? Is he still just kind of watching everybody and not really pushing? Because I cannot say that he wants to see such a slow game. Like, he wants to control. And again, we didn't control the first half against Nuremberg. Would you say we controlled this half? We had more possession. We had better opportunities, but we didn't really, like, control, you know? I don't know. Like, we didn't really actually put them under much duress. And that's what I'm looking for. If you want to control games, you got to put teams under duress. And we didn't really. We made it pretty comfortable for them. So, let's see. Azzurri Juve 1-0 Juve. Frank saying 1-0 Brest. Damn it. Pino 2-0. First goal, 50 minutes. All right. Yildiz masterclass for 3-0. All right. Giddy up. Giddy up. I think we got to storm the barn in there too, even though, you know, typically we get that for the live shows, whatnot, for like pods and everything. But let's fire away in here. Will Malta have the wherewithal to navigate through 5 competitions this season? That's a legitimate concern, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a legitimate concern. Is it more of a concern with Malta, or is it more of a concern with the fact that we may be heading into the season, like we talked about on today's live, with a slightly incomplete squad? Because there's still so much work to do, and the season's going to start in, 16 days? Is it, you know, like, there's concerns around all of it, and it doesn't just tie into Malta. Yeah, it's going to be a big transition for everyone. Malta needs to essentially work from square one with this entire team. And we're seeing it. Like, they're trying to figure out this whole thing. It is completely different from what they've been doing for the past 3 years. And as far as him navigating through it, all we could do is wait and see. But I mean, there's concerns through all these, but it's going to come down to, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Champions League for me, get to the knockout rounds and then see what happens. See who you line up against, see where we're at that point in the season, but get to knockouts. In domestically at home, I want us competing. I want us competing amongst the top. That is step number 1. You sort your shit out at home and get to where you need to be at home, and then you look outside of that. But for me, it's all about starting there. Coppa Italia, we could win the Coppa Italia again. Okay? Supercoppa, we could take the Supercoppa. But domestically, I need us to fight for it again. I need us to fight for that again before I shift my focus and everything. So everywhere else, it's a real simple formula for me, and that is compete. That is fight. That is fino alla fine, match in, match out. Be competitive everywhere you play. That's what I need to see. As far as the results, how things happen, well, as you can see through this game, you see what happens. You take it. The context cannot be lost on what we're trying to do, and it being year 0. I need to see this roster at the end of the Mercato to really be able to throw true expectations out there, but I don't think it's going to change that drastic for me. I literally just need to see us competing in every single game. Period. Adam saying what's important is the Scudetto. To compete, we need real signings, amico. Well, we competed last season for quite a long period of time before it completely unraveled. And it may have unraveled for strange situations and scenarios. Things that were happening behind closed doors. For me, if I look at what Malta achieved with Bologna and I look at our roster, I don't think that he's hurt by this roster. If anything, I think it is an improvement on his roster he had at Bologna. There's no reason he can't get us playing to a point where we are competing again, like legitimately competing, not scraping by. You know, like, I don't know. It's what I expect no matter who plays, who coaches. Juve, we must compete at all times, period. No quitting, no heads down, fight. Fino alla fine. Fino alla fine, okay? We are eligible to win everything domestically, believes Adam. Pino, our situation in the first half dominated. We have to be better and fitter. Our shit situation in the first half dominated. We have to be better and fitter. We need a couple windows. Yeah, we are. We're going to, and that's why I say, like, this is year 0. They were not kidding about year 0. You know? Take your time. Let's see how it all evolves and develops. Right now, I said it again today. I'm like a broken record with this thing, but I'm serious about it. The priority right now is your strongest possible starting 11 for Juventus. Strongest possible starting 11. As we move forward, then you start looking at depth. Then you start looking at the integration of youth. Then you start looking at top Italian, etc. Like, all that is progress and growth and development. But right now, bring Mota the strongest possible 11 that we could supply him with. In the midfield, I think he'll have good depth, good options to rotate around. At the back, I think he'll have enough to be just fine. Up top is where the question marks, that's where the question marks are for me, and that's where I got to be honest with all of you. That's where I have my concerns, okay? That's where I really have my concerns. Doribo and Cope Miners would go a long, long way, all right? And Giovanni highlighting that they are going to be essential for Malta's style of play. They will make a big, big difference without a doubt. Without a doubt. You know? And Fino alla fine, hell yeah. Hell yeah. 0 days off, baby. 0 days off. New trim? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. What do you think? It's okay? Wanted to do something completely different, but I shied away at the last second, you know? Happy wife, happy life, so I don't want to get too crazy with it, okay? But as we wait for them to come out, it's the weekend, everybody. What's everybody doing this weekend? You know, I'm literally, after this game, after we're done hanging out on the live, I'm already packed up. We're set to go. We're going to be heading to the lake. So I've got lakeside news update videos coming for all of you, all right, for tomorrow's edition. And also Monday's edition will be lakeside, all right, as it's long weekend for me. But I want to hear about your weekends. What's everybody got planned? Wife's got to be happy. Always. I am doing nothing, amico, because I am lazy. Hey, fair enough. Being lazy is doing something, I guess. Lazy weekends, relaxing. Going to Italy on Tuesday. Love it. Beautiful. Whereabouts? Adam's just going to chill. That's cool. Second half is under the way. Keep firing away. Want to know what you guys got? I got to let the ticker catch up to 45-41. Then I'm going to fire it up again for everybody. So Juve kicks things off. Gatti over to Cabal. Long ball there. 45-27. Long ball. Aaron goes all the way to a keeper there. 6 seconds and we're back on time. Chested down there. Cambiaso, but loses it again. Oh, and my God, I missed it by 3 seconds. I started watching the game. Okay, we're good. We're close enough, everybody. Studying and watching the AJC. Love it, Sweaty. Love it. Absolutely love it. So ball drop back here now for the keeper. Brest now swinging this out to the outside. Played back. Pressure being applied here. There you go. Getting a little piece there. Kefren Thuram. So we don't see an absurd amount of changes. You do see Perin come in, and you do see Kenan Yildiz come in. Bangula out and Di Gregorio out. So let's see if Yildiz can get something cooking. He has gone in on the left side. Weah back to the right side. Is it uncalled for to bust out Cocomelon in preseason? Like, we need a goal. Wing of Winter. We need a goal. Let's get to it. Let's go. Don't forget those minutes that you guys called out there. 69th, 70th, 50th for goals. Let's see what happens. Locatelli on the ball. Playing it back here for Thuram. Over to Gatti. To Thuram. He's scanning. Played it over to Weah. Weah goes all the way back for Gatti. Oh, this one launched. Right corner ball, chested down by Weah. Oh my God, plays it in for Locatelli, but too far ahead of him. Just needs to slow down there. But see, I like that. Like, Weah, he got the pass wrong, but he was looking to do it quick. And Locatelli looked like he was going to be a little slow about it and a little calm about it. And he was kind of coming back. Weah was thinking, let's go up and let's push. So this is what I mean about them getting on the same page and trying to sort this out. There we go. It's fired up here. It's going. Cross to the back post here and cleaned up. Cleared out by Weah. Thuram applying a little pressure. Here's a cross in. That's headed down by Gatti. Thuram is on it now. Turns his man. Looks to carry the ball out here. Sliding challenge there on Kefren Thuram. And this is going to be a throw-in for Juventus. We're at the 49th minute, everybody. 0-0. Are the patterns on these yellow kits different? Like, or are they all the same? It looks like some players might have different, like, white areas. Is that just me? Or are they all legit the same? Does anybody notice that? I'm weird when it comes to that. Lemo, my friend. Supposed to be on the Juve website. It wasn't working for many of us. There are streams out there. Paramount Plus, I heard, is working. Adam hooked me up with the link I'm watching on. I know he had a nightmare trying to get it to show up here. It's a nightmare. Adam, there you go. He says, give him his social. He's going to send it to you. That's literally what I'm using. Sport TV 2. Paramount Plus in the U.S. Love it. Dan says plenty on YouTube. Just watch out for Pez. Brest just outside Juve's area. Oh, slipped through inside, and it's 1-0 for Brest. Wow. Wow, you guys. Wow, you guys. Wow. Asleep again. Asleep again. Perin coming out and doing questionable stuff, losing the ball there. But we're still in control, swinging it out to the side, and nobody follows their man. None of the midfielders stick with their man, and the defenders are caught pull into one side. Cabal there. Gatti on another man there. And then the back post coverage from Savona comes late. Holy. Wow. 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 I don't know, everybody. Oh. Just the goals we have allowed have been just so sloppy, so poor to lose the mark so easily. I'd be a lot more, you know, tolerant and lenient if we were bagging goals and creating a bunch of chances, but there's literally like not much going on right now. And now we're trying to pick it up. Here's a ball spread out here. Here's Yildiz. And he's offside. I think the patterns on these kits are all completely different. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same set pattern on all of them. But man, this is... I don't even know. What is Cabal doing? He was stepping up on his man. He was watching his. I'm not sure what was going on behind there. I know Gatti had followed his man, but like nobody stayed on that run from the middle of the park. Fagioli was standing, Thuram was standing, so they figured the D was going to be there. Savona didn't even cut in until it was way too late. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out defensively. They're not in harmony when teams are kind of moving around. And we're at 53 minutes. You see all these guys warming up. So it's Douglas Luiz, it's Bremer, Danilo's out there. Like, I want to see some more of the guys you're going to see a lot just to see, right? And Bremer in a back four. It's going to be something that we have to see. I have no problems with it. I don't really have concerns with it either. I think it's going to be just fine, but we still need to see our main guys in there as well and then see how it's going to work. Launched forward. Yildiz is going to give a little bit of pressure, but ultimately this is getting cleaned up easily by Brest all the way back to the keeper. Vlahovic continues his pressure. Press high up the pitch here. Juve trying to win it back, and they do force Brest just to play it up the sideline, and Juve will easily recover. Cambiasso on the ball now. Carries it to half, starts scanning. No real options. Into Thuram, back to Cambiasso. Over to Gatti. To Savona. Plays it up for Weah. Getting forced back. Does actually touch it off a Brest player. Should be Juventus throw. Man, this is... Hopefully it's just all about Thiago grabbing some answers here or whatever, but offensively, I did expect a lot more offensively. Wow. Giuntoli not happy. Oh, Jesus. Those fans that blew a gasket after the first one. Heesh. We go down to this one as well with Brest. It's going to be lights out. And Brest moving forward here. That's a great challenge from Cabal. Nice switch there from Vlahovic. Cambiasso pressing up the left side. Come on. He's got Yildiz with him. Cross in. Oh! And there's a PK. Foul on Locatelli, who tried to get onto that one. Although we got a PK. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? Rigore. Dusan stepping up again after missing in the first one. First goal. Still waiting for the first goal of the Thiago Motta era. Still waiting for the first goal under the Dusan era. Locatelli talking to Cambiaso, talking to Fagioli. Stepping up. It is Dusan. Stepping up. Hey! We got the first one under Motta. Vlahovic on a PK. And it's 1-1. All right. Let's go. When it comes to PKs, the best memory is a short one. And there you go for Dusan. First goal for Juventus under the Thiago Motta era. It is Dusan Vlahovic in preseason friendly action on a PK from the spot. Now, we do have to talk about the build-up to that goal because it was actually nice, okay? Finding Vlahovic, Cabal won the ball beautifully, carried it forward right from the back. There was no hesitation. There was no stopping, waiting for a flank or anything. It was go, 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 finding Vlahovic. Vlahovic collected, drop back, switch field for Cambiaso, and just like that, in 2 passes, we're running up the left flank. Finding Yildiz, his cross goes in for Locatelli, who has been pressing forward a lot in this game. He draws the foul. We're 1-1. All right? We're 1-1. And I just want to remind everybody that my 3-1 is back in play. All right? Let's see. We win the ball here back just ahead of our area. Played to the outside. Cabal is going to carry forward here. Oh, runs himself into a little bit of trouble, but Juve still comes out with the ball. Now played inside, Yildiz. Nice. Oh, lovely switch field. I think Cambiaso might be offside. No, he stayed on. It's Weah, excuse me. Weah, cross. Oh, the cross eludes everybody. That's much better from Juve, though. Much, much better. And quicker. No hesitation. Like, get that ball out there, swing it out to the winger, and take them on. Weah looks good. Weah looks good. I like it. Guys, I'm still trying to figure out, is there a set pattern on these kits, or are they actually, in fact, different from one to the next? We had that with certain jerseys where the pattern was not the same for everyone, and there was like 3 or 4 different variations. I know we had it on the training ones. Those black, they look like almost like a digital type thing on them. They were different from one to the next. But I feel like these are not one set pattern. There might be 3 or 4 variations. Or I could just be losing it. So Brest trying to play this one forward, working it out to the left flank. Weah watching his man here. Forces him centrally. Juve's in their defensive shell right now. Brest knocking it about. It's 1-1. Juve going down 1-0. And then scoring. Yildiz cross in. Locatelli drawing the PK. And Vlahovic finishing. And this one, cross. Way beyond Perin's goal. Goal kick for Juventus coming 61 minutes in. So we're going to have Douglas Luiz, Bremer, and Danilo. The trifecta of Brazilians coming in. So Savona, gone. Fagioli will be leaving the pitch to make way for Douglas Luiz. And Gatti is the one to make way for Bremer. All right, I'm ready to take a look at this. Ready to see this. So Danilo, Bremer, Cabal. All right. Cambiaso remains. Ooh. Thuram. Iffy little pass there. Here's Danilo scanning and scanning. Now inside for Thuram. Thuram. To the back there. Danilo will offer that composure on that side, which might make it a little bit easier for guys in the midfield, especially a guy like Thuram trying to find his... oh my God, if he put a little less heat on that cross or that ball over the top, that would have been brilliant. We had two guys running onto it. Oh, man. I'm not sure how Brest allowed two guys to just go clear like that. And they were on too because one defender was still beyond. God damn, that was nice. Played over to the side here. Weah closing his man down. Oh, good luck trying to get around Weah with his speed. Oh, played in quick. One touch. Running on, another one. Oh, just couldn't beat him. Trying to get out of there, Locatelli with a challenge to win it back for Juve. Oh, slide challenge on Yildiz. He almost didn't expect that one coming. And Juve battling for this thing. Just can't get that ball to sit. And now Brest running back at us. Nicely done defensively. Oh, that was close. Cambiaso needs a second here. He's down. He's laboring, holding his ankle. We're at 64 minutes, everybody. It's 1-1. Oh, man. Chucking Weah into the padding in the camera there on the side. Okay, let's see these guys go. Come on. Let's get back into the game here. Chardonnay back to the keeper. Next to nothing for pressure on him at this moment. He still launches it out to the right byline there. Tried to keep it in, but can't keep it in. It's going to be Juventus throw. Just inside their half on Juve's left flank. Not a lot of options right now. Nobody really moving to show for this thing. Come on. Give him some. Oh, Yildiz trying to hit that on the one time. Gets it all wrong. Thuram then plays it back to him. They end up losing it between the two of them. And Brest back in possession. Now sliding it out to the right side. Dropping it back. Switching it out. Left side. Trying to play it forward here. Juve putting the squeeze and forcing them all the way back to the keeper. Locatelli very high up the pitch. Trying to apply this pressure. Thuram, Locatelli. Douglas Luiz, they're all up high. Just trying to apply a ton of pressure, almost like Juve switched into this 4-1-4-1 that Motta is accustomed to playing. Oh, here's a long ball forward. And Brest just shielding the ball right now. It goes out. Juve has it out. It's going to be their throw-in. For stats, you guys, we've got 4 shots for Brest, 1 on target. For Juve, we've got 6 shots, 3 on target. 53% possession in favor of Brest. Again, Motta wants to be controlling games. Oh, here's a cross that did miss a target by much for Brest there. Juve player just getting ahead onto it to take it over. Oh, Thuram, his pass is cut off. Thuram's struggling today, everybody. He's been struggling today. He's lost the ball quite a bit in this game. Launch now. Yield is going to give chase here, but it's easily played all the way back to the keeper. Yeah, Thuram's lost it way too much for my liking in this game. Brest working their way up the pitch. In tight on the right sideline. It's won nicely. Oh, Thuram. Too slow. Gives it away, and that's stopped by Perin. Thuram's a day late, a buck short here today. He's really struggling in this one. Really, really struggling in this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Thuram there in this one. He's but he's like, I honestly think it's like maybe fitness. Like he's leaning over, trying to catch his breath. Like he's struggling. Weah tracking back, collecting. Now he's gonna scan. Slides it over to the left side. Cabal inside. Cambiaso, Thuram. And now Thuram finding Locatelli, who's all the way on the right flank. Back to Thuram. Thuram scanning. Opts for Danilo. Danilo goes all the way back to Bremer. Now out for Cabal. Inside for Cambiaso. And now Cambiaso slides it to the outside for Weah. Weah settles. He's got his man 1v1. Is he going to take him on? Yeah. Moves it to his left foot. Drops it back. Here's Locatelli. Inside for Kefren Thuram. Back to Locatelli. Locatelli wanted an option on the outside. Nobody went. He's almost still stuck. Nicely switching to left foot. You've got Luiz. And now going back. It's Thuram again. He's going to regroup. Move it out. But no, kept right back on that right side. Here's Luiz. Back to Bremer. Scanning. And Bremer's going to take an opportunity to try and find Yildiz out on the left flank. It's headed out. It's going to be Juventus throw. 70 minutes. 1-1. At least we got a goal in this one. Let's come out with the dub. Come on. Preseason or not, I don't give a shit. Let's come out with the dub. Let's get another one here. Who's it going to be, though? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Yildiz. Dropped. Luiz. Oh, my. Nice cut to his left. Takes a nice shot. Forces a save. Nicely done. Oh, that was close. Thought he was going to bag it there. Great work from Yildiz, too. Taking that end line there and then crossing it back there. Very nice. Corner kick. It's Douglas Luiz on it. Cross comes in. Oh, free header. Yes. Nice. And it's Danilo. Hey, let's go. Beautiful. That's a money delivery. All right. That's a money delivery from Douglas Luiz. And Danilo free and clear. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Beautiful stuff. But I want to see some more in open play. I want to see some more of what we were just seeing. Finding that trailing runner. That's a big piece to Mota's game. And when we get our guys active, Weah, Yildiz, when they win that byline, we're getting numbers in the area for those trailing runs. Just got to find them. That all started from that play. But this was a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, man, nobody's sticking with Danilo. Free header there. He ain't going to mess that one up. Danilo, Bremer, even Gatti will continue to be aerial threats. That's a beautiful delivery. My God, man. That is a money spot for Douglas Luiz. Set pieces, man. Douglas Luiz on set piece creation is going to be a nice luxury for us this season because we do have aerial threats. So that'll be strong for us. But again, more in build-up. Hey, my 3-1 is still in play, everybody. After 0-0 to have my 3-1 is still in play. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Joga bonito. The Brazilian connection. Are we going to have to come up with a name? We're going to have some type of name for that connection if we see another Luiz cross into a Danilo header, which you might see a few times this season. Brest coming right back at Juve, trying to work it into a cross. That's blocked. It's going to be out. Bremer shutting that one down. Corner kick coming up for Brest. 73 minutes, 17 seconds. Samba mentality. Cross coming in from Brest. This one's all the way out on the back post. Again, headed and cleared out. There's Danilo there for that one as well. Another corner coming up for Brest. One for Juve to contend with. Cross coming in here, and that's cleared out and headed out again for good measure. And Brest in possession here. Looking to get it right back down the pitch to keep us under. They do. They just can't keep it in. Long through ball down the right flank for Brest, and it goes out. It's going to be Juventus throw. 2-1 Juve. Send me into the weekend out of the leg with a victory. Come on. I don't give a shit if it's preseason. Let's get another one. 3-1. Come on. Let's see something nice in open play. Oh, look at this. Passing to build out of their end. Through ball. Oh, and now sent out to the wing. Weah's in there. Cross. Oh, chested down. Yes, baby. Oh, did he get a call again? He got a call against him. Oh, my God. That was out of nowhere. That was nice. Man, he's on there. He's on side there. They called him. Oh, what? It looked, from the angle I'm watching, he looked on side there. But, okay. Man, that was nice. That was actually nice. That's what I'm talking about. Picking up the tempo, picking up the pace. Some urgency. Let's go. But that was really nice, man. And that was Luiz again at the back, finding the first player, chesting it down, moving it over to Danilo, through ball in to Yildiz, and then one touch up for Weah, and we're off to the races. That was nice. Man, so Swarit saying, who's the game changer, guys? Luis, he's had influence immediately from coming in. He has had influence immediately from coming in. Has to be said. Has to be said. Oh, here's a through ball for Way. I think he's offside. He's free and clear. Oh, he tries to set the guy up. Oh my goodness, that was so unselfish. Almost too unselfish from Way. Free and clear, and tries to tap the one back rather than having a rip. Especially with a shot like Weah's. My God. Just blast that thing. Oh, I agree with you guys 100%. Should have smashed it. No idea why. Long ball forward out to the right flank. Again, they just can't keep it in. Brest just really trying to go route one right now, and their guys are feeling it too. You could look at them. Man, big changes for Brest right now. 4 changes coming in. Couldn't tell you who the hell any of them are. The list hasn't even updated. '78th minute, 2-1. Juve. We're looking for 3. We're looking for Berto's prediction to come. Oh, Weah doing battle there. Vlahovic trying to come in there, trying to win that one with him. Both of them doing battle in there. Juve does come out with the ball. Danilo back for Thuram. Does well there. Weah, nice cheeky back heel. Tried to play it through for Weah again. Was Locatelli there, who's been very high up the pitch. Very high up the pitch in this game. And there's pressure from Locatelli there, forcing Brest to have it out for a Juventus throw. Danilo's on it, quickly throws it back. Bremer is going to play it back for Cabal. Luis, touch back to Cabal. Cambiaso. And there's all your rotation. Now the back 3 becomes Danilo, Cambiaso, and Bremer. Now it goes over for Cambiaso. Inside Luis, nice little pop forward. And there's Cabal. And now Cabal trying to squeeze one through for Vlahovic. Nothing doing. And there's a nice play there. Oh, lovely from Luis. Finding Yildiz. Trying to take his man on. Just can't get the edge there. Man, Luis. Luis has some game, everybody. He's got some game. Woo! That's nice to see. That's nice to see. Man, he's so calm. Like, Luis is so calm and cool on it. Nice little touches, little flicks to himself, beating guys. Nice distribution. It's looking good so far. The early signs from him are very, very positive for things that could come this season. 80 minutes, everybody. 10 minutes remaining. 2-1, Juve. Goals by Vlahovic on a PK at the 58th minute and Danilo at the 72nd. Here's an error trying to collect the ball on the left flank for Brest. It's going to be Juventus throw. We will recollect. Okay. Hey, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes here. I like it, though. Definitely bring in Coal Miners and Toribo. You know, definitely. Definitely. Cabal. Over to the side for Yildiz, excuse me. Little 1-2 there. Trying to play him beyond. He's doing battle, trying to win that ball against the defenders there. Full press put on here. Brest doing everything to play their way out. Foul there on Douglas Luiz. Or was it Thuram? Might have been Thuram there. I think it was Douglas Luiz, though. Here's a ball launched forward. Bremer is easily going to collect this one. He will drop it back for Perin. Light pressure coming in. Played out for Thuram. Now to the side for Bremer. Played inside. Little touch from Luiz. Over to Thuram. Over to Cambiasso. And now out the right we go from Danilo. Wonderfully done. Here's Locatelli, who's been all the way out on the right side. Nice through ball for Weah. Weah's 1v1 on the outside. Gets it to his left. Oh, no foul given. Good challenge there from Brest. And Juve recollects. So close for Weah. Nice cut in. Just couldn't completely get away from his man. Locatelli still on it. Given directions where he wants to see some options. Here's Thuram. Back for Locatelli. Played inside. From Cambiasso back to Bremer. Over to Cabal. Over to Bremer. And Bremer hammers this one to nobody except Brest defender there. Now they're going to try to play their way out. Good pressure there. And Luiz applying a lot of pressure. Really pressing them. Here's a long ball. I think he's offside though. They are free and clear. Flag hasn't come up. Wow. He's not offside? Okay. Guess I was wrong. On a fast break. 2-2. Looked offside to me. Oh, is that Danilo that kept him on? I'd love to see a decent angle of this thing. They're showing it. Showing it from like the worst angles. Danilo probably kept him on. Didn't step up to the line there with Bremer. Wow. God, we're allowing shit goals this preseason. Really allowing shit goals. Gamblan. So, Cambiasso comes out. Thuram comes out. Jonas Rui is coming in. And Sekulov has come in. 2-2. 84 minutes. Well, my prediction's dead in the water, everybody. The 3-1 is dead. Yeah, the youngster Sekulov. Dude's 22 years old, going on 45. Brest working the ball around here at the halfway mark. Sekulov started losing his hair the day he was born. Oh, man. Smoking with tech. Yeah, maybe smoking too much with tech. I don't know what it is, man, but yeah, it's a hard-looking 24 years or whatever. What is his actual age? Someone let me know. Is it like 24? $85 minutes. Luiz is good. Yeah, he is good. He is. He's a baller. For sure, he's a baller. Locatelli twisting and turning in the middle there. Cabal on the ball for Juve. Into Douglas Luiz. Back outside for Cabal. And Cabal launches this corner ball, trying to find. Is that Sekulov, the youngster? Crosses it in, chested down for the keeper there. 87 minutes. Jonas Rui didn't get that ball won, but that's okay. Bremer comes in, helps clean up. Can't keep it in, though, so will be Brest throw-in. We're at 87 minutes, 30 seconds, so closing in towards the end of this one. Foul here. This is going to be free kick for Brest there. Gonna try to snake one out at the end. This can be an in-swinging set piece. From the right, cross coming in. Oh, all the way through into the back post, but no chance that that was going to be put on target. Had a ton of heat on there. Locatelli drops this one for Bremer. We're closing in on the end here, everybody. 89th minute. Don't expect any stoppage time in preseason. That's why you don't see next to nothing for cards, really, on fouls that would probably be cards and stuff like that. These things are glorified training sessions. Danilo launching this one forward. Headed forward by the youngster, Sekulov. Luiz tries to head that over to the wing there. Can't keep it in play. 20 seconds left, everybody. And that's probably going to do her. 2-2 draw. If you call it 2-2 draw, good on you. That's in play. Man, this guy doesn't even let it hit 90. 89 minutes, 53 seconds, shutting her down. Holy. What's this guy got a date? He's got plans? Huh? Holy Christ, man. He's not wasting any time trying to get out of there. What's this guy, what's he doing? Pens. Just put Dushan on the list. All 5 takers. Let him work it all out in one PK session. He's hungry. Yeah, the ref's hungry or something. I don't know. Like, literally. 89-52. Looks at his watch. Yeah, that's good enough. Didn't pay for parking, for enough parking or something. Who knows? Mateo, how was Cabal and Yildiz? Cabal was good. Yildiz was good in the few instances we saw him get to work there. So I thought both were good. Luis, though. Oh, man. He looked good. Douglas Luiz looked good. From the moment he came on, there was a significant feeling and shift there. And these guys are, exchanging some kits and whatnot. I'm still trying to figure out these things have different patterns. I swear they do, and I'm going to die on that hill. But I do want to see. Now, I'm going to go to, we're going to back out of this. And I do want to go to some ratings and everything and see where we're at. And then I want to see how you all rated the game and its players on individual performances, all right? So we've got, where are we at here? To Juve and Brest. Stade Brestois. Holy friendlies today. Where the heck is this thing? Wow, where is this thing? Stade Brest Juve. 2-2. How come I'm not seeing it pop up on the list here? My word. What is this app doing? Does anything want to work today? It's because it's long weekend and nobody wants to work, including this ref we just had. And that's why he couldn't even wait a measly 6 seconds before shutting things down. Holy friendly list, man. Okay, I wanted to find it, show you the ratings, or at least talk about them. Let's see if I could find it this way. Juventus Brest. Okay, holy, that was painful. All right, everybody. Ratings. Di Gregorio finishing with 6.8. Yeah, no problems with him. Not much work while he was in there anyways. Savona with a 6.2. I thought Savona was okay. What did everybody think about Savona? And yes, Canada has a long weekend. August long weekend, baby. Ready to rock. Heading out to the lake immediately after we wrap up here. But we got post-match coverage to talk about. We got to talk about these players. Savona I thought was okay. Maybe keep him at a 6 to 6.5. I'm kind of with tuna steaks there. Maybe 6.5 going Savona's way. I thought he was okay. Definitely no mistakes from him. Like, he was quiet, but, you know, and I will agree with Steve's here. Savona was anonymous, but no mistakes. So I was actually okay with it. You could maybe say that first goal that we allowed, he didn't come in for assistance and coverage when Cabal rushed his man at the top of the area and then Gatti followed the first run. You could say he was kind of asleep at the wheel on that one. But I don't know. It wasn't a whole bunch there. On the flip side, here you have Savona was awful. Mamma mia, around 5.5. I don't know if I would go to the point of saying awful. But, you know, I would say probably a standard 6 to 6.3, maybe a 6.5. It was okay. It was okay. But Danilo, we'll talk about the subs because Danilo made a big difference. Made a big difference there. Gatti, 6.9 on this rating system. Where did you score Federico Gatti in this one, in this preseason game? If I'm looking at this, one clearance, one block shot, no interceptions, one tackle, dribble passed once, 98% pass accuracy, 59 touches, possession lost only twice, ground duels won 4 out of 5, and only had one aerial duel that he didn't win. For long balls, he was 2 out of 2 for accuracy. I thought he looked way better than he did the last week. And I think there was still some situations he needs to work on, but it was way better than last week. Remember last week, he couldn't even get the ball out of his feet, and it looked like every single time he was on it, he was going to lose it? Thought he was better. I don't know if I'd go to a 7, but I'd be at a 6.5 for me personally. All right? I think around that. So Adam here saying 7, deserved. I love Gatti, but a 6, which is standard. Steve's, yeah, 6 is fair. First goal being called on him. I got to watch the replay again. It feels like he took a run, and the run behind him should have been help because of where Cabal went to. But that's fine. We'll take a look at it. 6.5 for Gatti. Yeah, I think 6.5 is fair there. We're going to get to Juan Cabal. He's at 6.8. What did you all think of Juan Cabal? And we are going to get to Mota. I see some questions coming in. We'll get to Mota as well, but Juan Cabal, 6.8. So 0 clearances, 0 block shots, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle. He was 82% in passing, 59 out of 72, 83 touches, 1 key pass, 8 for 12 on long balls, 3 out of 4 on ground duels, had no aerial duels, possession lost 14 times. All right. 1 foul and was fouled once. So I think he had a good game. I think there was definitely some work to be done in there, but I'd probably rate him a little bit higher than Gatti in this game. I understand he's got possession loss quite a bit and whatnot, but he was the one slipping forward into the tight spaces more and having a tough time in that midfield. There are times in our play where our midfield looks to get almost way too crowded, and it looks like there's just way too many of them in there and they get congested. I feel like that's the victim for some of the possession lost. I had Cabal. I think 6.8 is fair. Close to a 7 for sure for Cabal. Let's see what you guys got covered. Tuna Steak says 7 for Cabal. You could tell the team relies on him to build from the back. Adam saying, I love Cabal, honestly. Good pickup. Yeah, he's looked good. He's looked good. 6.8 coming in here from Forza Juve. Yep. Cabal needs time, but he was good. Yep. Cambiaso, 6.5. 1 clearance, no block shots, 1 interception, 1 tackle, was dribbled past once. 91% passing percentage, 48 out of 53. 80 touches, 1 key pass, 1 cross that was accurate, 1 long ball that he missed, so 3 out of 4, and 1 big chance created. Ground duels, 2 out of 7. Aerial duels, none. Possession lost 13 times. I thought Cambiaso was good. I thought he was good. I think he's capable of much more. I still think he's capable of more we've seen so far. It is preseason, okay? I had him. I think 6.5 is fair. I thought Cabal was probably the best out of the bunch from the back, so I'm going to say if he's 6.8, I'll stick with Cambiaso at 6.5. I think that's fair. We have some shouts for 7 for Cambiaso. We do have another 6.5 in there for Cambiaso. Tuna Steak saying Cambiaso looked much better than the last game and what the statistics would say. So there you go. Let's get to the midfield. Kefren Turam I was pretty hard on through this game, and I think that he made quite a few errors. He finished with a score of 6.5. I think I have him at a flat 6. I think I had him at a flat 6. He played the stability role fairly decent, especially in defensive work. But if we're talking about overall play, turnovers, there was some costly turnovers. They could have really hurt us, and it could have got ugly. I have him at an even 6. He got a 6.5 score. His numbers are 72 touches, 89% accurate passes, 1 key pass, 0 accurate crosses out of 1, 0 accurate long balls out of 2, dribbles attempted 3 with 2 successful. Ground duels, he was 2 out of 6, but won both his aerial duels and lost the ball 12 times. It's not so much the possession loss, but it's where you're losing it that was a problem for me with Turam. So I have him at an even 6, okay, with Kefren Turam. Let's get to Locatelli. Locatelli hits a 7 for the highest rating through this particular app. 7 for Locatelli. What did we all think of Locatelli? He was taking hits left, right, and center last week. And this week, I think he was much better. I think he was much, much better this week. 51 touches, 89% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 3 for 4 on long balls attempted. Won the penalty for us. Ground duels, he wasn't his usual self. He was 1 out of 5. Only lost the ball 5 times, though, in possession. So he was very strong on it. Earning us 1 foul, too. And it was a big one. It was the PK. I think he had a strong game. I think he's very, very close to a 7 in this one. He was pushing it high. He was very, very far forward. Like I said, Thuram ended up being the stability while it was Thuram, Locatelli, and Fagioli. And I think Locatelli did much, much better. And you could see him forward directing, letting people know where he wants his options to be. Not only that, but after the plays, he's explaining to guys and trying to sort this all out. I still have high hopes for this guy, and I'm going to die on a hill that he's going to have a strong season for us. I think, he's close to a 7, maybe 6'8", 6'9", right there with Cabal. What did we have Fagioli being scored at? He received a 6.5. Only 21 touches. We didn't see nearly enough of Fagioli, for me, my liking. That 10 role right now, for whatever reason, we are not getting it as involved as we need to be. So something's got to shift. Either it's because we're going to the wings so heavily and we need to change how we find these players and what we have them do, but something has to change because we're not getting them involved enough. I don't even know if I can give Fagioli a 6.5, even a half-point bump, when you're only touching the ball 21 times in 62 minutes, right? 65% passing accuracy. He did still manage 1 key pass in there. 0 for 1 on long balls. 1 out of 3 on ground duels. Possession lost 9 times. 9 times out of the 21. That's not ideal. But, we got to figure out the 10s and how we get them involved. I have Fagioli at probably like a 6.2. Maybe barely ahead, and that seems in line with a lot of these guys. So Ben coming in here with 7.5 for Locatelli. He's going to be a key player. We've got on Fagioli 6.7. We've got 6 on Fagioli, 6.3, 6.2. I'm around there thinking it's around 6.2. Weah scores a 6.6 for Timothy Weah. Where did you all have him? 37 touches, 67% on passing accuracy, 0 for 1 on crosses, 1 out of 2 on long balls, 1 shot on target, rocket from 30 yards out, and ended up having 1 shot blocked, 3 for 9 on ground duels, possession lost 11 times. I thought he was really solid. I thought he had a good game. He gets a 6.6, on this app. I've got him up there around 6.7, 6.7, maybe 6.8 along there with some of the best in this game. Locatelli maybe being 6.8, 6.9, Cabal at 6.8 I'm cool with. So Weah's up there 6.7, 6.8, and that seems to be the consensus there. Weah did good. He had that one opportunity. I have no idea why he didn't shoot. Staring right at goal there. The guy can shoot. It's got an absolute rocket, but a solid showing from him again. 6.7, 6.6 for Weah. That wide open chance, though, that's a killer. 6.8 for Weah. Like his energy throughout the match. 6.7 for Weah. Weah, I would give a 7. Looked lively and did some solid defensive work as well. Yeah, he was solid, man, and you could tell, I think, he's going to be key. It's going to be interesting to see how he does for us. Bangula, we're not going to get too in-depth with Bangula. There was not much there for him. Played 45 minutes, 14 touches. Not much there. No key passes or anything like that. Very, very quiet showing from him in comparison to what he was doing in that first game against Nuremberg. All right. Very quiet. He gets a 6.7 on this app. I honestly had him probably 6.2, 6.3. Very, very quiet. Vlahovic getting the goal on a PK. playing the 90 minutes. What do we think of his score? He gets 6.9 on this app, just below Locatelli, who they have as your man of the match. 2 shots on target, 1 off target, obviously. 1 out of 2 for dribbles, attempted and successful. 1 big chance missed. That was the header inside the 6. That has to be on goal. He got 26 touches, 73% passing percentage, 11 out of 15. Accurate on 1 long ball. That was actually the play that led up to the corner that we did score on with Danilo. 2 out of 5 in ground duels. Possession lost 7 times. I thought Vlahovic was okay. I thought he was okay. I don't know. 6.7, 6.8 I think is fair for Vlahovic. I don't think it needs to be anything higher. I don't think there was anything pulling him as man of the match in this one, but he had a strong showing. So I'd say 6.8 to 6.9 is solid. 7.1 for me. Love the shot he tried. 6.5 for Dusan. 7.2 Dusan. 6.8, 6.9. 7.2 would have the assist if he was not offside. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of little tight margins here and there. Vlahovic could have easily had a brace. That header has to be on target. He's got to take a little bit of a dock there. Yeah, we might be walking away with Locatelli getting the highest rating. Of our players off the bench, Danilo finishes with the outright highest rating at 7.2. Danilo had a good impact when he came in. It was much more calm, much more composed on that side, naturally, as you would expect from a veteran to Savona. Not a knock on Savona, but I do expect Danilo to be our right back this season. And I need to see what I saw today from great. Douglas Luiz finishes with a 7 for a scoreline. This guy was solid coming in there. 28 minutes, 19 touches, 82% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 accurate cross, 1 big chance created. That was obviously that corner. And he has, over the past 2 years, the most created opportunities in all of the Premier League in that 2-year span. So it's natural that we see this. Douglas Luiz, this guy can ball. That was a great first showing for him at Juve. Very excited for that. Now let's talk overall game. What did you guys like? What didn't you like? Defense. Are we going to be concerned with the defense? Our defense potentially isn't even done if we believe Nico Schira's report from today, earlier today, stating that the deal is moving along fine with Nice for Todibo. Todibo, Bremer, Cabal, Danilo. You've got Cambiasso as well. I think ultimately we'll be okay. It is hard right now to define if the goals that we're allowing, which are junk, if they're truly just rust and preseason, or if it's just that understanding and that chemistry that still needs to be locked in. It could be a combination of both, to be honest. So I would expect it will get cleaned up. It will get better. They will review the match. They will go from there. Okay? But in terms of the gameplay, this is multiple games now, 2 in a row. The number 10 role we have not been able to find positively in a good manner. And we need to sort that out because we can't have whoever gets played in there just become invisible. So there's serious work that still has to happen in open play and the general buildup and everything. But I do think there are signs there. And again, naturally, with more of the regulars coming into this game, there are signs of what we are going to be able to do. And with certain guys playing their roles, respectively, again, it's a reason why you don't panic after the first preseason game. And this one, we're starting to see more of the signs. Did it get better from the last one? I think it got a little bit better. But again, the goals we're allowing are junk. There's still work to be done offensively, but the wingers, we're getting them in good scenarios, 1v1, and it looks like they're being directed to take their defenders on, not slow things up and go backwards. You've got 1v1, you're in the final third, find a way to find a cross into the area or find a trailing run, beat your guy to the byline. So they're getting fueled. The number 10 role we have to figure out. Dusan, Duchamp could be okay this season. There's a lot of doubts about him, his style of play, on the contrary to Xerxes and what Motta had last season, but I think we're going to be okay. The midfield is where our strength will be. Big time. Big time, all right? We're going to keep going with your comments. Everybody's got Luis at like 7.3. Luis, man of the match. There you go. Black Mamba 17 saying, I don't think we need a defender. I'd be bringing in Toribo. For sure. For sure. Are we going to see any changes outside of that? We might be covered. Especially, I see now the intention is clearly Weah to be up top there, but Weah can also cover out there. You got Danilo, you got Cambiasso that could play left or right, and you've got Cabal that could play left center back or left fullback. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We've got a lot of versatility. Luis is going to be good this season. I think he's going to be strong in Serie A for sure. For sure. And just for Juve in general, I think he's going to help us a lot. Coop, Toribo, Nico, and Keep Fede, we are balling. And yeah, we got to wait and see what happens with Fede Chiesa. It's anybody's guess, you guys. Anybody's guess. I've heard so many different things, okay? It's not even funny. And rumblings from Turin, all it, like I've heard so much crap. I'm at the point now where I've just essentially switched off and I'm just waiting for this thing to unfold because I have no idea what Giuntoli's going to do. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea where Chiesa's head's at. And it's kind of what we reiterated on the live this morning is that unless you're there behind the scenes and you know what in fact has happened, it's even hard to go at Chiesa, but it's hard to go at the club either. Like, what actually went down? If he received a fair offer and he decided he wants to take his shots on the Euro, and now what? Now he wants to revisit that offer? Because even if I do agree that it's the best for all of us to just go back to that bridge for the 1-year renewal, we don't know, and I don't even know what happened behind the scenes, because if he made us all of a sudden a fallback plan because, our offer wasn't good enough to you before the Euros, you went, you gambled, you lost. Now all of a sudden, our offer is good enough for you? Because if that's the case, I kind of understand why Giuntoli might take a stand. But at the same time, we do have to look out for the strength of the roster. And that's why this is such a tricky scenario. But you've also got capital gains on the line with a move for him while we try to comply with FFP. And there are so many missing pieces to this puzzle. It's a very difficult situation. There's a lot of work to be done still for Giuntoli, all right? But this guy is under a microscope, and that's the way it is at Juve. But so far, for me, personally, he has not put a foot wrong. Do you agree or disagree with me that Giuntoli has not put a foot wrong so far? Hit me in the comments, all right? As far as Motta, as there was a question earlier on there, what do we think about Motta? Are we going to be bad defensively under Motta? I don't think so. Again, probably preseason rust and a combination of guys trying to get comfortable. And you could see fitness is still trying to find these guys. Kefren Thuram looked like he was suffering there before that sub coming in there. These guys still need to find their true match fitness, all right? Got a more couple of preseason friendlies. One's the inter-squad, I believe, friendly. And then you've got that one against Atletico, which is in Sweden. So our Swedish friends, we got a ton of support out of there. Enjoy. Told you guys to jump on those tickets immediately when they came available. Hey, that's going to be a fun one, and that'll probably be like an actual dress rehearsal. Hopefully, we get some of these big guns going into that, all right? But everybody, I've got to go, okay? This wraps up our live watch-along. Shout out to Adam, the legend, for hooking everyone up that he did with the link, because Juve, you dropped the ball trying to go through your website. That was a joke. Embarrassing. Figure it out. Use your YouTube, all right? But everybody, it's been great. Drop a like on your way out, all right? Enjoy your weekends. I'm going to bring you the news updates live from Lakeside, okay? And I'll be back in the studio on Monday. And we are probably looking at Playback TV, the next live. They're all call-in shows from Playback. Make sure you hit the link in this video and join our AJC Extra Room there. Tuesday night, there should be a Playback live show that is going to be call-in. Until next time, you guys, thank you again for all your support. All right, appreciate it. It's always fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.